This is Whiskey Hill, a sprawling, densely wooded area in Palmer, Massachusetts. It is a challenging, remote terrain, known mostly to hunters and sportsmen. In the late fall of 2002, a man was walking these woods, just as he had many times before. But this time, something caught his eye. A flash of color, unnatural against the browns and grays of the forest floor. It was a piece of fabric, a scrap of a blue bathing suit. He looked at it, registered it as odd, and then, for reasons unknown, he moved on. He did not report his discovery. Not for days. Not for weeks. Not for months. For 3 agonizing years, the family of a missing 16-year-old girl had lived in a state of torment between hell and hope. For 3 years, investigators had chased a phantom in a white car, following thousands of leads into one dead end after another. For 3 years, the girl was simply gone. The hunter's discovery in the fall of 2002 was the first tangible clue. But it lay dormant, buried under a New England winter, just as the secret it held remained buried in the earth. It wasn't until May of 2003, more than 5 months later, that the hunter finally relayed the details of his earlier discovery to police investigators. What that tip unleashed was not a simple recovery. It was the beginning of a forensic nightmare. The search that followed, and what they ultimately found on that desolate hillside, would not bring closure. It would only bring answers that were fragmented, incomplete, and horrifying. It would confirm a family's worst fears, but deny them the one thing they craved, knowing how she died. Because what they found on Whiskey Hill was not the girl they were looking for. What they found were the pieces of her that were left. And it is this discovery, the fragmented and scattered nature of it, that haunts investigators to this day. This is the story of Molly Bish. It is a story of a bright life extinguished in an instant, of a case compromised from its very first hour, and of a discovery, 3 years later, that revealed an ending more horrific than anyone had dared to imagine.